All right. Hey, everybody. We are going live, and we are live now here on Instagram Live. Just seeing what's going on with everybody. It's been a while, and I catch up every time I'm getting ready to do some big stand-up shows or a tour. I get excited to see what I can do here. Talk to some people, do a Q&A, promote the show tomorrow at Laughing Gas Comedy in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. So I will see you all there. Let me get these out of the way so I can read some of these comments. Let's see what we got here. It's a bunch of people joining. Coronavirus. Well done, young man. Been a while since I talked to you. Let's see here. Hello. A lot of people saying hello. That's fair. Well, before we get into more questions, let's do some more stuff. Let's do a little bit of promoting here. Thursday, Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Myself and my brother, Briley Pierce, will be there doing a show at Laughing Gas Comedy. One night only, and then I go right to work the next morning. So we'll do Cape Girardeau and anywhere around that area in Missouri. I'll go right to work. I'm on WWE Live Events this weekend. And then it goes right into to back-to-back nights with Mick Foley in Houston and Dallas-Fort Worth on Monday and Tuesday. So I'm really excited for this week to get going, get back in the groove with some stand-up. Let's see. I'll do a couple questions and then see what you guys are up to here. Let's see. Real Jeff Jarrett, bunch of middle fingers. My hero. They say don't meet your heroes, kids. But I have to because I work with a bunch of them. What do you think about how teams play with no fans? That's going to be wild. I don't know. We're just getting into it now. There's going to be shows and XFL games and Comic-Cons and huge things that will go without fans. That's going to be pretty wild. I mean, I think Zack Ryder's used to not having any fans or performing in front of any. But for the rest of us, it's going to be hard to get used to. Let's see. Fight Otis. Nah, I'm good. I'm happy in the place I'm in. I'm really busy doing a bunch of stuff and hanging out with my lucky babe that I don't really need to bother myself with Otis. Someone said, hey, Nick, but they put the K on the end, so that must be for somebody else. Let's see here. Why don't you change the username all the time? I don't know what that means. I don't want to change my username. Hi from work. Work is for suckers. But we all got to do it anyway. Will you make beanies for merch sometime? Maybe one day, yeah. That'd be cool. Maybe when we get back to wintertime, maybe that makes more sense. But right now, I'm a big fan of these. These finally came in. I'm going to have these at our shows. These hard seltzer koozies. And, I'm sure you can put, sugar-free Red Bulls in there if you want. Are you going to be with Mick Foley in Houston? Yes. About 90 seconds ago, I said that. I know it's hard to concentrate because I'm so striking. I have that effect on a lot of people. But yes, Houston on Monday, Dallas-Fort Worth on Tuesday, and several shows after that with Mick Foley. It's going to be pretty awesome. Let's see here. I want to see you win the Universal title. That one was from my mom. I didn't know she was on here. Good thing I have a shirt on. You were the best. Couldn't agree more. Let's see. Nick, you can be my boyfriend, Nick. I'm kind of seeing someone at the time, so, just DM me or something on the down low. Let's see. You son of a bitch. Day it to my face. Typical Ryback. He even injures his keyboard and can't spell everything properly when he's trying to interact with me. What a life he must lead. I mean, I'm a big fan. Of big guys and, seeing them dominate and do well and, and even, Ryback, those who don't do that great. Head to AEW, bro. You go and tell me how it is. Let's see. Coming to Pittsburgh soon. Pittsburgh, been in the talks with them for a really long time. We got to find a show when we're on the East Coast that I can get over there because it's a heck of a ways away from LA to get there. Who was my favorite opponent in WWE? I had a hell of a time fighting Kofi Kingston for the championship a few months ago. That was a blast. You like Roman? It depends. If you're referring to wrestling, just as a friend. Let's see. Do you sing Britney when you're alone? No. I sing Britney when I'm in public and alone and everywhere else. Let's see. My mom's not feeling well. Wish her luck. I wish your mother luck. I don't think that will help, though, in real life. Do you like Seth in WWE? Thank you for narrowing it down, because I'm not a huge Seth Rogen fan, but Seth Meyers is alright. But yeah, Seth in WWE, that guy's okay. Let's see. Ryback's on here. Well, everybody cover up, I guess, and if he falls, pick him up. I like Miz. So, not only is my mom on here, Miz is also. That's pretty cool. Are you rich? You know, it really depends. Some people judge by happiness, but I judge by money. And yes, I am. Favorite match when I fought Miz for the IC Championship. That was a blast. We beat the hell out of each other and pulled out all the stops. I love beating up Miz. And anything it takes to beat up Miz. And beating up Miz and being around someone who's beating up Miz. You know, like Johnny Nitro. It's a great time. Big fan. Let's see here. How are you, Dolph? I'm alright. I'm really excited. I've been going over notes all day because I get really anxious and freaked out knowing that I have to do stand-up and headline tomorrow night at Laughing Gas Comedy. I get really, really nervous and I pace around my house. Luckily, I had the day off before this show, because I've been pacing around my house all day, packing and going over notes and rewriting notes and finding different ways to insert some topical stuff into my material. So, been working on it. Have you seen Motley Crue in concert? How many times? Annie, 24. I've seen them several times. You got to ask Brad Attitude for sure the exact number, because he'll know. They've all been with him. But several times. I think we're like maybe 8-9 times. Oh, that's funny. They just came on right here. Ooh, yeah. I'm turning this up. There we go. Putting on some Motley Crue in the background. Turning up a little bit. Choose between Drew versus Roman. Oh. Me and Drew had each other's backs for years and beat the hell out of some people together. I got to go with Drew. I'm pulling for him. I think a lot of people are pulling for him. That'd be cool. Like to see him win on the big stage. What am I listening to? Hair Nation Radio and Motley Crue just came on. I didn't have it too loud because I wanted to be able to hear myself and so no one can complain. Motley Crue or Poison? Why choose? Why not see both in concert this summer? I know I am. What about you against HBK? If you could go back to 1997 or something, he'd be able to hang with me. But otherwise, what's the point of that match anyway? Let's see here. Hey, how are you? Well, Bowyer William, I'm doing great. Doing a Q&A. How's Mandy? She's doing fantastic. What's your favorite WWE moment ever? I think it was the second time that crap was dumped on me on live TV, where I said, you know, there's a real chip on your shoulder here, and the better you do, the more it's going to piss off people in the back. Something along those lines. Fight Goldberg again. I don't know if we have enough money to pay me for that, but I'd love to. Let's see, Dolph, I'm a fan of yours. Yeah, get in line. There's a bunch of those. While these are just picking up with just a bunch of likes and people saying the same stuff going on, I'm going to take a chance to say Thursday night, tomorrow night, in Missouri, Laughing Gas Comedy, myself and Briley Pierce will be roasting each other back and forth on stage, doing a live Q&A. I'll have cool merchandise. Of course, these koozies will be there, hats, shirts. I know I did those in reverse. It'll be cool, man. VIP meet and greet while they still happen and we're allowed to meet people in public. It'll be a blast. Otherwise, it'll be a really good time. We do a live Q&A there, and we're, unlike this, I'm not being recorded, and it's usually I give you pretty candid answers because if you came to the show, it's worth it, to get a little extra special definite, candid answers to all the Q&A questions, usually with a joke involved also. Any shows in Canada or New Jersey? Yes, and I've done both those, but yeah, we'll come back again for sure. Let's see, Wrestle Matt Riddle. Oh, I'm not in NXT, so no. Let's get Mandy in here. No. Let's see, why did Dean Ambrose left? I feel like that's more of a Dean Ambrose question, or maybe even Renee, but I can't answer that for you. Thoughts on the Bella Twins induction to the Hall of Fame? I think that's fantastic, like all Hall of Fame inductions, but am I inducting them? I feel like we're pretty close friends. We'll see. When are you coming back to England? I don't know. When a couple weeks after Mania, like we always do. Just go away, yeah. Let's see. Hi from England. Great. Come to Cali. I'm in Cali. 5 days a week. So that's, I don't know. 24/7 title question mark. I don't have it with me or on me, so I don't know what else I could answer that for you. Just go away. Here we go. Go away, man. Let's see what we got here. I love you, my favorite wrestler. You know what? Thank you. I'm my favorite wrestler, too. Are you tired? Nope. I just permanently am in a state of readiness. Let's say that. Favorite NXT match? I don't know that I've ever seen one. Someone wrote Mandy, which is genius. Had they written a song, it would be more genius. Is WrestleMania going to be canceled? Man, I hope not, but health concerns come first, obviously. Would you like to feud with Edge now that he's back? I love being in the ring with Edge any chance I get. I got to learn so much from Edge. It was pretty awesome for years. Got to travel up and down the road with them, beat the hell out of each other in the ring, and got to learn. And that's something I'll never forget, and something that's made me so much better than I should be, is getting to learn from guys like Edge and Christian. Just curious, you watch maybe anime Dragon Ball Z? No, I do not. Dolph for Prez, how dare you? Not until 2028. I loved when you were on Wild and Out. I love being on Wild and Out. I'm pretty sure, I want to say Trin and the Usos were maybe just on. I saw some pictures online. I'm sure they crushed it too. I love those guys. Would you like to have a 5-star match in ? Ooh, so that's like some other dimension or like a Twilight Zone kind of thing? I could see that. I could see a 5-star match in space, kind of. Maybe if I joined Space Force. Maybe something like that. I don't know. Ryback, go back to WWE. Please don't send him our way. Haven't I been through enough? Remember when Swagger kicked me in the brain? Isn't that enough? Haven't I been through enough? Keep Ryback away from us. I mean, I don't want to have to do like a public health concern video, but you've seen him. He struggles to breathe sometimes on planes, so I'd hate to see how tired he would get in the ring with me. That'd be embarrassing. Let's see here. You versus AJ. Well, she doesn't work here anymore. It'd be nice to see her, though. I hope she's doing well. All right. Man, I have such... How's Robert Roode? Robert Roode is a GD pro. He is one of my favorites at work. He's so great at his job. He's a real pro. I just don't want his White Lion song on. Come on. Kiss of Death by Dokken, way better. Now we're rocking. Did The Undertaker come back? Today, I don't think so. What funeral home were you at? Do you love to play video games? I play every once in a while. I am not what the kids call a gamer and what the grown-ups say the kids call gamers now. How's Vince as a boss? Vince Neil is probably an awesome boss. I try and get my hair and my gear just like his because I'm a big fan. But any thoughts on WWE wrestlers going to AEW? I think it's fantastic to have another place on television to work. So the thought would be awesome. It's great for everybody. Do you love music? I just like it as a friend, and that's as far as I'll go. You should game with me. Nah, I'm good. Are you going to have another interview with Chris Van Vliet? Don't we deserve another interview with Chris? It's been a long time coming. That guy's great at his job. I'm so glad to see him doing well and getting all the views that he gets. He does his homework, which is huge. We do, as WWE superstars, do a bunch of media days. We do phone calls. We do hours in a row. And sometimes people are just Wikipediaing you or just asking what your name is. And the fact that he does his homework makes him miles above so many other ones, which is pretty cool. All right, I'll do one more question, and then I'm going to get out of here and go back to working on my notes before the big show tomorrow. Let's see. In my 2K20 game, you're the WWE champion. So can I borrow that? Let's see. Tell us a Nikki story. Well, Nikki Sixx, every time I went to see him with Motley Crue, would always tell this same story about a knife. And even on the New Year's Eve show, that was their final show ever. It was a little disappointing. Otherwise, they're my favorite band ever. But anyway, everybody, thanks for stopping by. We'll do another one tomorrow before I do the show. But just so you know, right here, these bad boys are my favorites. I'm going to crack these open because I'm off the clock. But I will see everybody who is in Missouri tomorrow to come see me and my brother, Briley Pierce, roasting each other back and forth. VIP meet and greet while those still exist in the world. And, of course, live Ask the Heel Q&A at the end of the show. And stand-up comedy. It's going to be a blast. Get out of your house while you still can and have a blast. And I will see everybody tomorrow in Missouri at Laughing Gas Comedy. And then, of course, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, WWE. And Monday night in Houston with Mick Foley. And Tuesday night in Dallas-Fort Worth with Mick Foley. We are just getting going with this comedy tour. I'm telling you, it is a blast. And it is because of you and word of mouth. And I appreciate it, everybody. I will see everybody later. Love you, Dolph. Hey, I love me too.